This is the main implement. You can see the main rippers, which go so deep, and here the rollers at the back. The little side blades we don't use here under our conditions. Side blades that are on the main ripper. Here you can see the side blades again and the main rippers. For some reason or other, the second of these rollers is mounted the wrong way round. We have that also on ours at first and have just reversed it, so they both run like the front one. They do more work that way. When this is in the ground, the shape of the main rippers reaches further forwards into the soil, than when it's lifted up, of course. Now notice, it will be more visible when we use that on our dry land. The rippers in the front, they go a long way forward, makes it much easier to rip than if they were straight down the ground. They also don't press forward as the straight ones do. They lift ahead of the main body where they're mounted, because they break the soil upwards due to their shape, and they lift the soil, and that is a slow breaking action. No cultivation should be undertaken faster than a horse walks, and we have some of these now wider, so 2 beds in a market garden can be handled with. We also are making some smaller. I'm very fortunate to have found an engineer who is originally from Bavaria and has a farm, and he is making these implements for us, and we will see that later on. Now, this action, as I said in the introduction, is undertaken twice. You can see the immense density of the green manure, but it is worked in to a degree. With the clay soil, of course, no clay comes up to the top, but it is loosened. Compacted soil can be lifted 10 centimeters or even 15 centimeters in one go. To make use of the loosening and the air that is in the soil, the paddock so treated here in Australia in particular should immediately be sown down to whatever. It can be a crop, or and sprayed with prepared 500. So the hair roots that can go straight down, like originally in the sandy soil of Agri Latina, with our clay soils that is more difficult, but if it's loosened and immediately this action takes place, the white hair roots stabilize. They make use of what has been created underground and stabilize the whole lot biologically, so it doesn't go down again. To use this implement and not follow, as I've just indicated, would tend to make that soil go gradually compact down again, although never as bad as if you had minced that soil with the conventional implements. I think every farmer will understand what I'm talking about, and the white hair roots are vital. Now this is done twice, and then sprayed with a prepared 500 and left for a fortnight. This is the second DVD. The soil after the fortnight, having run that plough over twice, sprayed with the prepared 500, and then after a fortnight worked it over with the same implement once more. This soil is almost ready to plant seedlings or very coarse seed, whereas here now we see the finer preparation for sowing carrots or other fine seeds. There are these star wheels, and there's the roller. The soil continuously is handled slowly and never cut, never dusted, never chopped. This breaks it down finer, and the roller finishes it off as to a seed bed level. Compare that to what a rotary hoe does, which makes dust, and then the flap at the back runs over and makes it look very beautiful, but it's actually making road and not having biological activity in soil with this beautiful action all the time, only breaking the soil. Now here to quite a fine state for the fine seeds, but never is there dust. This is the ideal way, and yeah, it is working slower here to show better. It was maybe running a fraction too fast in the first series that we just had before.